Hi there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Fred Macedo. Before I begin, I want to clarify that I follow the Spiritist doctrine, coded by Allan Kardec, which is considered the promise of the Christ that he would send us a promised comforter who would teach us all the things that he couldn't at the time and remind us what he have said and have been lost. This doctrine has as its pillars the existence of God, the immortality of the soul, the plurality of existences, the plurality of inhabited worlds, and the communicability of the spirits. Let's get to the message. My dear ones, the difference between success and failure in human relationships lies in the small things. It's true that can be exaggerations, but behind them there is also a cry for help that the other person did know how to express. No matter how much we do, there will always be a reason for dissatisfaction and failure to politely express what we want. The other is our reflected image, and this isn't a whim of God to punish us, but quite the opposite. God loves us deeply and has given us a mission to help each other, transforming ourselves in the process. It's wise not to respond to harsh criticisms, as words cannot remedy what our actions fail to accomplish. In most marriages and families, there is a great deal of karmic debt for past life of offenses, which can create apparent injustice, but no one is truly unjust. Many spouses wonder why he or she has changed so much. It's simple. In the beginning of relationship, the memories of the past were more suppressed. Over time, even if they don't remember specific events of the past lives, for example, impressions resurface from the deep unconscious, leading to frustration, dissatisfaction, and impatience with the other. Since the other doesn't understand the reason for these feelings and can find a just cause, they justify their mood swings by blaming the minor flaws of their spouse. Feeling burdened by the daily demands of life and drained by those closest to them. Without a strong Christian spiritual foundation, it's nearly impossible for couples to stay together. This is where the gospel at home and the attendance at a spiritual center or church of one's preference play a crucial role. Marriage and family are missions we commit to, demanding constant sacrifices, a spirit of renunciation and service, which is far from the idealized childhood happiness promoted by social media. Marriage is always about doing more and better, even when the other person complains and becomes impatient. And this reflects on the health of each individual, which weakens due to impatience and mood swings. Our dissatisfaction with the other always stems from expecting something that can yet provide. We think we are doing too much for what we have received, when this more is precisely what we committed to do. And it's this effort that smooths out our rough edges. In 2 words, relationships are unpleasant but necessary. When we become impatient, it's a lack of acceptance of our own role, even if we disagree and aren't prepared to see it. We are the children of our choices, and the journey becomes heavier or lighter, depending on our rebellion or our acceptance. Remember, those who do more gain more in the divine ledger. The critic at home always points us in the right direction, even if their words are thrown at us like rocks. Living in the flesh is a form of sacrifice, a process of refinement through the unpleasant circumstances surrounding us. Have the courage to face disagreements and harsh words as an arrow pointing the way forward. Don't complain. The other person is always more than we deserve and exactly what we need to grow. Keep moving forward without haste but without pause. Warm regards from our spiritual friend. Thank you for tuning in. Next week we'll have another message. Thank you all.